Well, it's Wednesday. That's right, it's hump day. And man, I tell you what, I've decided to stick with a buffet of Indian goodness this week. And today we are talking about 2023's Jailer. Oh, you do not want to go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Hey, Squeaky. This past weekend, I heard a hypnotist was coming to town, and I almost went just to check it out, 'cause it's kind of weird, right? And I'm glad I didn't, because I heard that this happened there. That evidently the guy was in front of the crowd, and he was swinging his watch, and he told them all to raise their left hand, and they all raised their left hand, man. And then he said, raise your right hand. And they all raised their right hands. The whole crowd is like this. And then he drops his watch and says, oh, crap. Evidently, they still haven't got the smell out of that place. Crazy. Happy hump day. How is everybody doing? How is your week going? Oh, I hope better than mine. Now, don't get me wrong. We are fine here at the Nerdy Ronin Network. However, cellulitis has come back, and boy, it's rough. But anyway, that's what happens to fat people like myself. It's alright, because I'm here for your entertainment. Hey, everybody, like and subscribe if you haven't already done that. To the new subscribers, hello. Thanks for being here. To the old subscribers, as always, hello, and thanks for being here. If the links are not below in the description, you can head over to thenerdyronin.com, because that is the place to be. May not look like much, but all the links work, and the lights are on. Alright, so... Man, I don't know about you, but like revenge movies, like The Punisher and you know things of that nature, like there's so much fun to watch when they're done correctly, right? Right? Like there's just I just love them. But when you take a revenge movie and you add a bit of comedy and make the story more complicated than it seems, oh, I'm there for it, and I will watch it again and again. Let's Oh, we gotta look at this. All right, Jailer 2023, 2 hours and 48 minutes. All right, now there is a Malaysian movie, or a movie that's it's Malaysian in nature, that just came out named the same thing. That's not the one we're talking about. So if you're looking for this, it's on Prime. This one is on Prime. So if something else comes up, if it doesn't look like this, the dude with the cool haircut, it's not the right one. You can watch it on Prime right now. Man, I'm telling you, Prime has got some really good Indian movies, Indian cinema. If you're a Prime member, like, it's pretty awesome. A retired jailer goes on a manhunt to find his son's killers, but the road leads him to a familiar, albeit a bit darker, place. Can he emerge from this complex situation successfully? That is such a horrible synopsis. Oh my goodness. Let's try this. Directed by Nelson Dilip Kumar. Written by Nelson Dilip Kumar. Starring Rajinikanth, which I believe is the sir on the screen. Mahanlal Shivarajakumar. Look, we've discussed this, y'all. Doing the best I can with these names. As you can see, it's got a pretty high rating at 7.3, which, you know, that is what it is. Alright. So, funny story. when I was doing a little research and looking for pictures for my thumbnails, I saw an actual picture of this actor here. This guy right here. This guy right here. Right? And he's fantastic in this movie, and evidently he's he's a superstar in Indian cinema. All right. Now, at this point, I've gotten so many superstars in Indian cinema confused in my head. There's just so many great stars over there. But this guy's bald as can be. He's got like the hair on the side and some on the back, but nothing up top. So I was just amazed because in this movie, like one of the greatest things about this movie is his hair. It's like I would watch him play Wolverine, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, basically, he's a retired jailer. I would actually say more along the lines of like the warden or the guy in charge of a jail, which doesn't really come into it. It almost seems like he was somewhat of a police officer of sorts, which I don't know how that works over there. Alright. But his son is an honest policeman, like beyond contempt. Like he's not corrupt. He's straight laced, super great at his job, and like a bulldog, he goes after a bad guy, and he's going to take that person down. His son is. Right? Well, his son gets murdered, and so this movie is about him finding out who did it and taking these people out from the first to the last guy. It doesn't matter if you were involved, you're going down, baby. And then the bad guys come after him and his family, and I mean it's just a fantastic action movie with some comedy like throughout. Not a whole lot. They don't overdo the comedy, but it's just there's some funny bits. And I could watch this actor in just about anything. He's fantastic, and he sells every single minute. Like, and you believe this guy is exactly, with all the complexities and the fact that you don't really know much about his past until they show you in the movie. Like you're there for it, and you're like, what? Because at the beginning of the movie, they show him as kind of like, he's just kind of the coward, like not coward, like the in his relationship with his wife, who he's been married to forever, and kids. He's just an old man, just hey, go do this. All right, I'll go do this. Help the grandson do the YouTube and all. Yeah, he's just not a beta male, but just he's lived his life, and now it's just he's there to help everybody else. So when he brings back old man, like the old him, man, it's ultra like what? Like there's man, like right off the bat when he flips a switch, he just cuts some dude's head off, man. Just it's done. I was like, what's happening? At no point was I bored or uninterested. This keeps you on the edge of your seat pretty much the whole way, and it's got a couple twists in it, and I saw them coming. I didn't want to believe it, but yeah, like it pretty much shows you the twist before it gets there, so you're aware it's coming, and then when it comes, you're like, oh, what? This is a great movie. This is a great movie. It's fantastic, and you should watch this. It's pretty graphic as far as the violence goes. It's pretty it's pretty vivid with the blood and gore. All right, but other than that, it's fantastic. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but some people will. So you need to know. It's not rated, evidently, but it's definitely for mature audiences only, right? Based specifically on the violence and gore, because this is a violent film throughout, except for the very beginning, which, oh man, I'm just gonna keep talking about how great this is if I don't get off of here. And we've already been talking 9 minutes, y'all. If you got Prime, check this out. If you don't have Prime, get Prime just to check this out. And then you don't have to keep Prime, but there's some really good movies on Prime right now, Indian cinema-wise, as far as Indian cinema goes. All right, I gotta go. My leg hurts. I'm having trouble just sitting here. Look, you guys, we love you all, and we appreciate each and every time you show up and watch our videos. And we are happy to have you. And tell your friends. And you, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor, just click the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of this great content about how poor I am health-wise and how great movies are when they're great. All right, for Michael the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this broken fat nerd. We'll be back for Kung Fu Friday. We'll see you then.